What's up, YouTube? Okay, we got a last Airbender team tonight. Congrats to Monthly Python. I almost said Monty Python. Your team has been picked. This was an anime that was on ages ago. The first one was really good, but I don't really know about the second. I wasn't thrilled about that because the avatar had all the bending and everything at the start, and I wasn't really for that. Anyway, that was just my personal opinion. The first one's really good though. Go watch that. Okay, so I got Momo as elite here. This is a Choice Scarf Electro Ball stat. Got Volt Switch on here too, so I can get some momentum when I need to. I decided to go for Volt Switch just in case there, unless I had a swap, which I thought I would, because I didn't think it would go for like a flying type move, because I'm just going to resist that, and this is going to give me the opportunity to swap into my Inferno. Now, I was very interested to see what they'd actually swap into this, because Inferno's not an easy swap in, especially this one, because this is a mix set that I made. Close combat does heaps anyway, even though Alakazam does actually resist that. It's got very garbage defenses. I don't want to stay into this matchup because I know that I'm going to get outspared here, and it could well be a Mega Alakazam as well. I've had to swap in here to Momo. I just had nothing to swap into this guy, just purely because of the team there. They just Psychic, and that's just going to annihilate me, which sucks. That really hurt me later on in the game. Anyway, so I got Soccer here, Do What. This is the Everlight Do What. I was half expecting maybe an Energy Ball there, but I get the Sword Dance up, which is really good. I only took that because of Everlight as well. So I've got +2 in attack here, and I've got Aqua Jet on this thing. It's just going to sweep through this Alakazam, which is nice, getting rid of that thing off the field. Okay. So that's one down each. Now out comes the Venusaur. I thought, well, this could be a Mega Venusaur as well. Maybe that's not, that wasn't a Mega Alakazam, and it is a Mega Venusaur. So this thing is bulky as all hell. The best way to get rid of this guy is with flying moves, because it's got thick fat. Now it's gonna Sludge Bomb me, and man, I live on 1 health. I was like, sweet. I get the Aero Ace off, and it just does under half. But that was fairly good for a Duot. I've got max attack, but even after a Sword Dance, it's not really hitting hard. And I'd say that Venusaur is extremely bulky in defense and health. Okay, so it's going to outspeed me, obviously there, and like I could have gone for Aqua Jet, but I thought they may swap into something else. I just decided to Aero Ace. It didn't really matter. It wouldn't have done too much damage. Okay, so you Hawlucha. Now, this is a different Hawlucha set than normal. It's a special set. The only special flying move it gets, apart from Hidden Power Flying, is Air Cutter, and it's a good chance for a crit too, and I got a crit, and Mega Venusaur is down. Woo! I'm a little bit surprised I actually stayed into that, and didn't go into this thing. Now, Raikou was really strong against my team. I think it was like 3 of them were weak to it, so I was extremely worried about this thing. So I had Toph here, and what a perfect. I didn't actually have I think it was a Claydol, or what. I didn't actually have a Claydol that I was real happy with, so I decided to use Excadrill instead. I thought it fitted the mold a lot better because it's a mole. Anyway, I'm going to set up the Sandstorm there. That's going to boost my speed by ×2, which is really nice. I gave this thing max health as well as max attack, so I could tank some hits rather well. I gave it Air Balloon too, so I could swap in on Earthquakes, and that was worked fairly well. Blastoise is going to go for a Skull here. I get hit really hard with this, obviously, but I do take it just, and that's great. That's cool. Blastoise is not going to take the next hit. Now, I knew there was a Talonflame on their team, and I thought, no, you're going to swap into that, and you're going to try and get the Earthquake with Flying type and finish me off with the Brave Bird. I predicted that one, and I predicted that switch really well, and I was able to Rock Slide there, and that just demolishes Talonflame. So not only have I put a large dent in Blastoise, I've just Talonflame is gone, which is great. No, Talonflame is my favourite Pokemon, joke. Anyway, Chansey's going to come out. I know that I can't really take this one out in one go, but since I've got the sand up and I'm going to get a little bit of health, I may as well make the most of it while I can. Just hits under half there, which is fairly good. It's definitely a... I'd say it's probably a max health, max defense, Blissey. Chansey there with Everlight. I'm going to go down to Seismic Toss, obviously. Now, it's under half health. I don't think it's quite in range for me here to take out with my physical... Simipour, but I'm going to knock off that Everlight anyway because it's really annoying, and that does like heaps of damage because of the item boost and stuff. I could have gone for the Waterfall there, but just in case it didn't it didn't take it out. I just wanted to get rid of that Everlight. Okay, so Chance is going to get most of his health back. I don't think there's a lot of things that want to swap into this either. Like, I know that Raikou doesn't want to swap in. Okay, you want to swap in after, but definitely not into it. I've got Power Up Punch in this. Surprisingly, this has a nice special attack and attack. They're pretty much the same. And its special move pool is a little bit better, and it's got access to nice plot. So most people run a special set on that. Physical set does work quite well at the same time as well, just not as much diversity there. Okay, so Chansey's down. That's good. That's out of the way. I've got Life Orb on this for a little bit of extra damage too, making up for the fact that I can't like boost my stats or anything. Out comes Raikou. Now I was really worried about this because there was once again there was nothing I can swap into this. Now since I lost my Excadrill, my Momo was meant to be a Motor Drive Electro Ball set. That would have been perfect. I would have been able to fire them off. Not that I could have touched Raikou. It would have been a nice swap in for his main stab. Anyways, so I've got Infernape here. Now this was really close. So I knew I'd probably just lived that really badly, which I did. I was like, oh sweet, I'm going to close combat this, finish this Raikou off, and then all I've got left is that Blastoise. But somehow that lives. I don't know how the hell that lived. It's got really garbage defense, and it's Infernape. I don't know how that lives. I think it must have had a lot of, like a bit of HP, well not a little bit, quite a bit of HP investment there. I don't know why you'd put that on a sweeping Raikou though, and even though I run a mix, I did run, I ran quite a lot of EVs in attack. I've run over the calcs. I did go over the calcs a lot of times. I don't know how that actually lives, but anyway, they must have had some crazy EVs going on. I just get demolished there, unfortunately. The one before that didn't go down to Life Orb, and that was my last poke. That was also their last poke. They were down to their last poke too. So it was a really close battle, and then it's just that Life Orb didn't quite take it out, and that close combat miss didn't take the Raikou out. But it was a good battle. It was quick, but it was very close. I'll just let you guys know what my sets were as well. I really didn't get to use Momo in this battle, but he was my Choice Scarf Electro Ball set. I actually gave it Volt Switch as well, and I gave it HP Grass. That was another handy move on it, and Air Slash, of course. That's going to be really annoying. Get those flinches. Now that was a CB pool. That was the physical set, Power Up Punch, knockoff, Waterfall, and Ice Punch for grass types. Very handy there, and like dragons, flying, that sort of thing. Infernape was a nice mix set. You're probably wondering why I didn't have Mac Punch. It was a mix set. Excuse me. I prefer to run just close combat on there, and I give it a Flamethrower. I gave it U-turn. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. And I gave it HP Grass. So I gave it, some. I wish I had Mac Punch because I would have been probably. I'd say I would have won that one, but that's cool. I was very surprised that leaves. Excadrill was a max health, max attack, Sand Rush Sweeper. I had Earthquake, Iron Head, a Sandstorm. Obviously, what's the other move I gave it? It wasn't a very move that. I think it was. I think it might have been X. It wasn't too much. Like you're not using those moves too much. You're not probably using them when using Iron Head and Earthquake most. Do what was just Bulky Everlight, Sweeper, Sword Dance, Aqua Jet, Waterfall, and I think it was Aero Ace. Yeah. So I could hit grass types. Holucha was just a full special choice spec set. Air Cutter. Yeah. I know what you're probably thinking. What the hell? Focus Miss. What else did I have? It was really terrible. It was like HP Ice. It was really bad. the special move pool was very limited. But I thought I did quite well against this team with the Pokemon and sets that I used. They were rather random. I did go a little bit. A bit of stability there with my Infernape and my Excadrill and my Do-Up, but the others I mixed around a bit, but it was fun. If you'd like to see your theme team in a video like this, all you have to do is leave a comment below on your favorite theme team. I will pick the highest thumbs up comment for the video. Also, if you have won a video already and I have not done it yet, please remind me in the comment section. There's so many theme teams going along, and I have to just remember them all. I may have missed your one, but just write that in the comment section for me. I'll definitely get to it for sure. I think that's about all for this one, guys. I may get some more of these. I will get some more of these up. I've got a couple that I've teams that I've nearly actually completed. So expect some more of these. this week as well. I will be live streaming this weekend. If I'm not, I will tell you, but I'm pretty sure I am. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, that'd be really cool. All you have to do is go to the link in my description of the video. It's completely non-compulsory. You don't have to do it, but if you'd like to support my videos and my channel and get some cool stuff out of it, like some tournaments and a chat with me and stuff, go check that out. That one's in the comment section, and also your name will be on the end of every one of my videos, just as a little bonus there. That's about all, guys. Peace out.